It's happening! My first sponsor item, here it is. So, let's go right into it. Some of you may have seen my previous video from Fanttik about their blue portable vacuum that I use on my car, and I was not impressed by the result. It was really like barely vacuuming some breadcrumb and some little dust there and there. May as well use my shop vac, it's much faster and the result is much better. But Fanttik saw the video and they say that the blue one, the blue vacuum, was not as good as their best of the best model, which is this one apparently. So they sent me this one to do an honest review about it. As a reminder, sponsor or not, I always do honest review myself. 99% of the time, except today, I buy the item with my own money and I review it and I share my own experience, negative or positive, about anything I use on this channel. But today it's sponsored by these guys, that means they send it for free, but that don't mean I'm going to tell you it's amazing. I need to check it, free or not, I need to use it. Let's see how it compares versus the blue one that I used before. Well, we are about to find out right now. Let's go. All right, here we go again. Fanttik Slim V8 Apex, the new model, the black one. That's the box, that's how it arrived. Now let's open it and see what's included with this set and how this new vacuum looks like. All right, here we go. Right there I can see that it was a little bit less well packed than the other blue one, but everything should be there. So let's start by this piece. Here is the famous big hose. Here we go. Nothing changed compared to the blue one, except it's black. This little adapter, little nozzle, I didn't see that on the other model, so that's interesting. Some more nozzle, like a little brush. Look at that, another nozzle that was not included with the blue one, as well as this nozzle too. So that's interesting. All those 4 nozzles were not included with the blue version. So that's new and that's extra. And this slice is finished, it's empty, except the user manual. I'm going to leave that here for now. Next, we do have the paper filter. Then we have another nozzle. This one was definitely included with the blue vacuum. So it's the brush one. It's like a little treasure hunt. You really have to dig and find the part. And here is the pet hair removal brush. There we go, that was also included with the blue vacuum. Next, in this treasure hunt for accessory, we do have what appear to be a USB-C to USB cable. And I was correct, but there is also, oops, everything is falling apart, a little brush here along with the cable. So to clean the vacuum, I guess. Next, we have up the famous here pouch slash storage slash transportation bag with the logo on it. We had the same bag on the blue version, so there it is. Then we have another nozzle, which is the short version of the big one that I showed you before, so short nozzle. Let's switch to the other side here. We do have another small adapter brush here, which is interesting because we did have another brush similar with the same pet padding system. It's like a rubber pet brush system, but I didn't notice before that it was just clip on this nozzle. So basically, I guess you have a way to unclip it from here. It's actually from here, so just unclip, push down here, and then the whole up adapter will slide out. And look at that. When you don't need this brush, pet hair removal brush, you have another one which has those little velvety brush. So basically this is soft when I go this way, and when I go this way it's just have some little hook that hook on my finger. So basically I guess when you just brush like that, it will grab the dust and stuff like that. And here is the opposite. It will grab that way, and this will grab that way. So it's interesting to know that you have this brush along with those adapter for dog hair and stuff like that, pet hair and stuff like that. Easy. And of course, to put it back in place, just slide it like so, up, and it clips itself very easily. All right, I think we are done with accessories. So now time for the main course, which should be the vacuum itself. If it wants to go out, it's another story. It's really stuck there. All right, and that's really all for the accessory. And now it's vacuum reveal time. Ta-da! Look at that. Oops. Here we go. Well, it looks pretty much like the blue version, except that it's black. It looks exactly the same, except actually that I see maybe some improvement on the filter here compared to the blue one, because I see some metallic grid there. I don't recall if the blue one had a metallic grid or not. So here is a sequence of the blue one, and then here you go. Now you know if the blue one came also with the grid, with the metal grid filter. All right, otherwise still the same. Oh no, look at that. It has a big vent in the back here that the blue one didn't have. Of course, the USB-C charging port. So already look like a serious business right there. Here are some specifications for you who are curious about it. Nozzle with the same locking system. You unlock like so. You press the button, it opens. And of course, to access the filter, here we go. That's the motor. Let's have a look at the filter itself. So again, up, delicately remove that. And we have this little metallic grid. And here they show you how to unlock the paper filter. So you just turn counterclockwise, up, here we go. We remove the grid filter and then we can access to the paper filter right there. It's good because they give me another one, another spare one that was not included with the blue version. You only had the one in the vacuum and that's all. So remember here in the accessory, they give me an extra one. So that's great. Here we go. Well, time to charge the vacuum and see how it performs compared to the blue one. Let's go. All right, outdoor test. Here we go with the Fanttik vacuum, the new one, the black version. So the car being clean, have set up here a little test with dust and stuff like that to try to reproduce your dirty carpet in the car with like mud and like dry dirt here and all the stuff you can encounter, with even with little dry herb and stuff. Everything you can encounter in your car. So here we go. Vacuum is fully charged. I put the short nozzle for this test, and now it's the moment of truth. Turn it on and see how it performs. So on button, and I put speed 2. It is quite powerful already. So let's go. And look at that. Even the big stone. Wow. Much more impressive than the small version, or I should say than the blue version. There we go, herb. Whoop. And still have a lot of suction, despite the fact that the reservoir is full. So yeah, I was saying it's very I have a lot of suction still, despite the fact that the reservoir is full of dirt now. So that's great. I'm very impressed so far compared to the blue one. This definitely is much powerful, much better at cleaning, as you saw very quickly, this table full of dirt. And as usual, to empty the tank, it's very easy. Unlock here the tab and then press this button to open the top and up. Everything is empty, almost. Still have some dirt inside. That's not an issue because you can remove that. And now we pull the filter system out, up, and we can finish cleaning all this dirt off. Okay, and of course, after vacuuming all the dirt, now everything is a little bit dirty. So you have two choices from this point. You can either rinse everything under water, except the paper filter, so you can just unscrew it like I showed you before. Like so, you remove that, and then everything else is rinseable, washable under your water hose. So that's one solution. However, another solution is to use the vacuum, this Fanttik vacuum that, I don't know if you remember, has this vent in the back here. I thought it was just like a big exhaust vent for more vacuuming capacity so the air can exit easily. But it has also another purpose. With those little accessories that they give me before, this and this one, this actually fit right here. So you can just put those here, and then of course you have to lock them here so they don't jump out when you turn on the vacuum. And now we have a hair blower instead of a vacuum. Look at that. Turning on the vacuum, puts speed 2. Wow. And here we go. Wow, there we go, all parts are clean now. Wow, no more dirt in any of the parts. So that's great, not only you have a vacuum system with this Fanttik, but you have also a hair blower, 2 in 1, which is great. This was not available on the blue version. I wish though that I still had the blue one to compare the suction experiment that I just did, to give you an idea of the difference between the two, but I can tell you that right away, this one is much more powerful. As you saw how fast it cleaned the table versus the blue one that was not able to get the little crumb from my car mat. And of course, I'm not going to forget the mandatory sound test to see how loud this portable vacuum is using my decibel meter. The sound of the room right now is about 40. Without talking, but here we go. First, the lower speed. And now the high speed. Here we go. Now you have a better idea of how loud, or not too much loud, this vacuum is, especially compared to the blue one. Well, in conclusion, it's not that bad. It's much powerful than the blue one, that's for sure. But you know, if you want to really thoroughly clean your car, I advise you still to use your shop vac. It will be much faster. But to have in a car, if you make some mess, it's much powerful, it's very useful, clean everything with all the nozzle. So definitely recommend the black one over the blue one, of course, especially since it has also this functionality to use as a blowing device or blowing air device, so you can clean more thoroughly your car with the both system, the vacuum and the blower. In any case, that's it in the car for now. Thanks for watching. Hope this video has been useful, and see you next time. Bye bye. Oh, look at that. My first sponsor. Here we go. Oh. Of course, c'est inversé. Oh. Oh. Right now, let's go. Je casse tout. Here we go. Does it has? Yes, it has. Okay, so powerful. that everything is flying away already. Speed 2. Yeah. Here we go. All right, yeah, that's powerful enough. Good.